Hola guys, happy Sunday. It is about bedtime. I need to start winding down and start getting ready for bed. But little dude and I were thrifting as usual this weekend. He had the option to go to the beach, either Corpus or Padre Island. I'm not sure where his dad ended up this weekend, and he chose not to go because he knew that I was going to go to my mom's, and he just wanted to be over there with his nana, which I think is very, very sweet. But I kind of wish he had taken advantage of a beach weekend because he's like so over the school year. The year's coming to an end, and his little brain and body are feeling it. I think all the kids are. They're just ready for summer break. So hopefully there are more trips to the beach, either with his dad or with me, here in the next few months, because I need a vacation too. Okay, even if it's just a quick weekend getaway. But anywho, in the spirit of trying to stay busy, y'all know what we do. And we went to the mall, and he got a couple of new shirts, which are actually being washed now because he wants to wear one of them tomorrow. So I can't show you that. And the other one's already sitting in the laundry basket to be washed. So, but anywho, he got two new shirts, and I picked up two things. Let me show you that because it's here. I picked up two new things at Burlington while I was there because I'm still trying to decorate my space at work, and I am doing white and shiny. That's the only way I can describe it. White and shiny. And if I can remember, I will take pictures or a little video of what the heck is going on in there. But I found this really pretty silver shadow box frame. This, I thought it was the Nanette Lepore. That Nanette Lepore makes the prettiest friggin' frames. I thought this was one, but this is Nicole Miller, and it was $5.99. I just thought it was really, really cute. And I thought I can add a little bit of silver into everything because silver is shiny. And then there is one space in a cabinet above my desk that I kind of wanted to fill out, and I grabbed this picture frame with those little fakey diamonds because I currently have two mirrored frames over on another little shelf with a white vase and flowers in it. And then at the top of the cabinet, I have two white owls. I don't know how I ended up decorating with owls or white and mirror. I'm not sure, but it's working. But between the two white owls, I have this big space that I'm trying to incorporate some shiny stuff in. So I got this and this. And then I picked up something similar at the thrift store that I'm going to take to work tomorrow and put in that space, and then I'll be done. I don't want to go gaga like I did in my own personal office at the other clinic before I was booted out. But I definitely want something to make it feel more at home. So I got those, and that frame was $4.99. So that was what I picked up new. And like I said, little dude found two shirts he really, really liked. But that's everything we picked up new. So let me show you guys what we picked up thrifting. We ended up at Thrift Mart yesterday just because we hadn't been in a really long time, and I was looking for snacks and drinks, which is what they have in this store. We bought snacks and we ate them all yesterday while we were watching movies at my sister's house. But little dude found this guy. I ripped off his tag because he's about to go in the washer. This is animal, right? Or is this a fake animal from Muppets? What do y'all think? I can't find a taggy on him, but he looks like Animal from Muppets. Maybe he's a fake animal, but little dude thought he was hilarious. So we grabbed him, and he was $192 or something like that. I can't, $192 or $292, but I thought he was cute. Now that I look at him again, I don't think it's a real animal, but it's a good fake. So a close fake. So grab that. And then the only other thing I picked up there was something that I had actually left the house thinking, if I find one, I'm going to go ahead and grab one because I need or wanted a little tray for some random scattered perfumes. on the bathroom counter upstairs. And this doesn't necessarily match with anything, but I didn't really care. I just wanted something to set my pretty bottles on because I have a few that just don't have a space. And I just like to have them in their own little area. This was $2.92, but somebody was selling it for $9.99. I just thought it was pretty. So grab that. And that was all we got at Thrift Mart. And then we went to Thrift Town. I actually went to Thrift Town twice. Once on my own during the week on the way home. And then on the way to my mom's house, we passed it. And little dude was like, can we go? Because he likes to dig in the random bags full of things. So this stuff that I'm going to show you was from 2 trips to Thrift Town. The last few times that I've gone, somebody is going ham on these tiles. They probably have a Cricut or something. And they're doing these vinyl letters and putting it on these tags. I keep seeing them, and some of them have real pretty sentiments on it, and some of them don't make sense. It's like I could see you were trying to be deep, but yeah, it didn't work. So there were 2 that I really liked, but the more I read it, I'm like, I know what you were trying to say, but it didn't come across. But I thought this one was lovely for 2 reasons. Because it reads, friendship is not a big thing, it's a million little things. And I believe that's true. And not only do I believe the sentiment is true, I love the show A Million Little Things. So it came home with me, and it was $2.99. And then I found this little frame. This was yesterday on my way to my mommy's house. I found this little frame. Now it's missing 2 little pearls, but I swear I've seen these little pearls at Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna buy a little bag of pearls and hot glue them in. It's missing 2 little pearls right here, but it's this pretty enamel green, and it's not a bright yellow, but it's this pretty sea foam and kind of like a butter yellow frame. So pretty. Looky. Oh well, I'm showing you the missing pearls, but I couldn't leave it behind, and it was only 99 cents. So I grabbed that. And then the day that I went on my own, I picked up The Burbs. I love this movie, and I thought I had it, but I didn't. The one that I have is The Money Pit. I did not have The Burbs, so I went ahead and grabbed The Burbs, and it was $1.99. I like Tom Hanks. I love his comedy. I love Tom Hanks, period. But I remember really liking this movie, and I haven't watched it in forever, so I thought, let's give it a go. You guys, I put this back 3 separate times. The 3rd time was actually at the register, and then when the guy took it from me, I'm like, hey, you know what? No, I want it. This is so silly, but y'all know I'm going to use it because y'all know I love me a grill. It's a barbecue branding iron, okay? And it comes with all these little letters that you can screw into the iron, set it in your coals until it gets nice and hot, and then you can brand the beef. So you can brand it with any little saying you want. This one is Joe's Steak. The other one has Chicago Bears on it, and everything is in here. It's complete. Some store was selling it for $25, and I didn't find a sticker on it. So I'm like, oh man, it's probably, knowing Thrift Town, it's probably gonna be $7.99, $12.99 because the original sticker is still on it. So I took it up there and I told him, look, I can't find a sticker on it. How much would something like this be? He said $2.99. So when he said $2.99, I had already told him when I put it on there, I wasn't even going to bother to ask. I was just like, man, it's probably going to be too expensive. So I told him, you know what? I don't want that. So he put it next to his register. And then right as he was finishing up, I said, well, how much would it be? Because there wasn't a sticker on it. He said $2.99. I'm like, shoot, I'll take it. I'm not going to leave it for no $2.99. But it's just the neatest thing. I cannot wait to use that out on the barbecue. And then y'all know I have a cat shelf. And I thought this was adorable. It's just this little wooden plaque that says, love me, love my cat. And on the back, it has little paw prints and a little kitty, a little mouse and little paw prints. And this little thing was only 99 cents. So it's going to sit on the back, the top back of my kitty cat shelf. I just thought it was really cute. So cute. And then I about popped my eyeballs out of my head when I saw this, because you guys know, if you've been with me a while, that me and little dude have a lot of BB guns and air shotguns and that kind of thing. And we usually do target practice with Coca-Cola cans, or I'll do targets on cardboard or whatever. And when the weather's nice, we'll go out there and we'll target shoot. Well, we haven't done it in a while because the weather ain't been right. But you guys, look what I stinking found. I found a pellet trap air gun pistol rifle target. It's metal, and apparently there are all these varieties of it. This one is some duckies, and it's in the box, and the box was a mess, but I opened it and everything is in there, and it was only $2.99. So I'm like, hex to the, yeah, this is gonna be fun. The only thing with metal is it can ricochet, so we're gonna definitely probably take this somewhere else, like in the field next to my mom's house or whatever. That way if it ricochets, it doesn't ricochet into somebody's fence or somebody's yard or ding some little neighborhood dog or whatever. Because with the cardboard and even with the Coke cans, it can ricochet. Now mind you, these are not the metal BBs we use the little plastic coated ones, but even those ricochet. But if they ricochet, the little plastic ones, they don't cause as much damage or sting as bad as the metal one. So you would not use metal pellets with this thing. We don't use metal BBs at all when we're doing target practice. We have been buying the little coated ones forever, but I thought that was an awesome find for $2.99, and it looks old, guys, like it's been around, but that was super duper cool. And then I found this little guy, and I knew what he was immediately when I saw him, only because I've been watching a whole bunch of thrifters. This, I don't remember the name of it, but this goes into a pie. You nestle it inside the center of your pie, and when you put it in the oven, the steam from like a fruit pie or whatever, the steam shoots out of the little bird, and it's supposed to do something for the crust. Or you guys, if y'all know what these little things are called, I should have done my research, but I've seen them on YouTube before, and this didn't have a little sticker on it, so he's like 50 cents. I'm like, okay, fine, I forget what they're called, but the steam shoots out of the little animal's mouth. I've only seen birds, but I know that there are other types of animals that these little things come in, but I just thought he was so cute. Am I going to stick him in a pie and bake a pie? Hex, when's the last time I baked a pie? I can't even tell you. But I like the novelty of him, and I thought it was cute. And then the only other thing I picked up there was this little adorableness. Now, I have the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil froggies in my yard as you walk in, and I have it set up where it says welcome to my garden, and it's the little froggies there, and there's a little lantern over that, and I just have an affinity for froggies in the yard. They remind me of my mom. And look at this. I'm thinking it's a mommy and her son reading stories. Is what I used to do with my babies. So I just thought it was adorable. It's some kind of resin, but I thought it was iron when I first saw it. I got so excited. But it's some type of resin, and it is just the cutest stinking thing, and it was $3.99. So this little booger is going to go outside. I already know where in my little oasis back there it's going to go. Then I also went to Goodwill twice, and you guys, oh my gosh, I hit pay dirt at Goodwill both days, once alone and once with little dude. So let me switch sides, and let me apologize right now for the mess in the living room you're going to see. I should have been doing laundry this weekend, but I didn't. I just got home too late. So I have laundry baskets behind me. You might see it. I don't know. But let me switch sides because it'll just be easier, and I'll show you all that stuff. 2 good days. Awesome finds, I think. Hold on. Okay, so I think I got so lucky at Goodwill. I found things that I just couldn't leave behind. That's something that I have been wanting. So let me show you what we picked up today, just because that's sitting right here. I found the hitcher from the producers of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's no nudity in it, but there is violence and scariness, and it got really good reviews. The Hitcher is an action-packed blood and metal thriller that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Hey, y'all know we watch scary movies. It just seemed really interesting to me. Like I said, the rating just says violence, terror, and language, but there's no boobies or anything like that. So I grabbed it, and I thought I'm going to watch it or just do the trailer and see if it's something that I'll let little dude watch with me. But I wanted it, so I grabbed that, and their DVDs are $1.99. Now, I showed you guys the picture frames that I picked up at Burlington for my little area, and this one I picked up, and this will be the third and final. You see how it's silver, so it'll kind of match that shadow box, and this is also shadow boxy. It was $1.91, and I thought it was really pretty, so it's going to be the last little triad in my space. So grab that. And then I can never have enough of these, guys. I have all kinds of need for these, and this was only, wait a minute, No, this was Goodwill. This was only $1.91. It's written on there, kind of funky. But yeah, I can never have enough of these. These come in handy everywhere, everywhere, everywhere in this house. So I grabbed that. And the only other thing that I picked up there, did little dude get anything at Goodwill? I can't remember. I don't think he found anything at Goodwill today. The only other thing that I picked up today, I was so geeked out about, and I tried it out, and it heated up wonderfully. And I have been wanting one. You guys, whenever I take the time to go on vacation or whatever, one of my favorite things at hotels, and one of my, I gotta check it out before I even make a reservation, is if they have a waffle bar. I am a waffle geek. I love waffle bars, and I love to make my own little waffles with the twisty turny waffle irons. I've been wanting one of these waffle irons, but I'm like, it's silly, you know. It's not something that I would spend my own money on for my. It's not something I would buy for myself. It's something that I might ask for Christmas or my birthday or whatever. But I never think about it around those times. But every time I see one when I'm at Walmart or whatever, I'm like, dang it, I really would like one of those. I found one. This is the Bella brand spinning waffle iron, just like they have at the waffle bars in the hotels. I just love these. I know I'm a big dork. I heated it up. I turned it on. I heated it up, and it works fine. I think, as far as I know, it works fine. I'm gonna clean this up, and this weekend coming, I'm gonna try it out. Now I have a Belgian waffle maker, but I don't particularly like them that fat and fluffy. I would like a traditional waffle better. I got so geeked out, guys, and this was, oops, it's upside down. It was $7.99. $7.97. It was $7.97, and this one in particular at Walmart is like $30, and then on Amazon is like $35. So $8 stinking for this awesomeness. I ain't gonna leave it behind. I was super excited about that, so I grabbed that, and that was everything that I picked up today. Now my last trip, the one I went to solo, you guys, oh my gosh, okay. I found this adorable thing. Now, y'all tell me, does this look like an apple or a pumpkin to you? Now, I have a pumpkin that I found at one of my thrift stores last year that I loved, and I set out outside on my stoop during fall. Now, that's definitely a pumpkin. This gave me apple vibes, but it has orange beading on it. I don't know. What does this look like to y'all? A pumpkin or an apple? Either way, it's fall related, fall colored, so it's going to sit outside on my stoop with my pumpkin this coming fall. But it was $3.93, and I put it back 2 or 3 times because I'm like, stop, you know, you're going to have to store it until then. But whatever, it was just too cute, and somebody put the beading on it, and it's just adorable. So I grabbed that. I found this awesomeness. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love horseshoes. I have 4 horseshoes outside along my fence, and y'all know I love crosses. Are you stinking kidding me? This was $2.92, a horseshoe cross. This is definitely going to go outside on my fence where I have my 4 horseshoes. I'm going to set that right in the middle, and it's already rusty and crusty and dusty, and it's already just aged and lovely, so it's just going to get even more patinaed and rustier, but I loved it. And for $2.92, no way I'm leaving that behind. And then, y'all remember when I went to Black Fridays and I found that waist trainer, which fit, by the way. You have, I mean, I had to lie down flat and pin it, but when I got up, I could actually breathe in it. I started sweating immediately, but it does suck in my monster a lot. So not completely, but it does suck it in a lot to where when I put a shirt over, I looked still fluffy, but not damn, okay? But in that spirit, and y'all remember I got that waist hula hoop. Now that hula hoop almost didn't fit me. Had it been 1 link shorter, it would not have got around my monster, but it went around. Now I don't have the flow and the hang of getting that sucker to swing, and I didn't have enough room, so I was out in the backyard acting like a fool. I hope nobody put me on YouTube trying to make this swing around. I still ain't got the rhythm or the hip motion to make the little weighted ball go around. But in the feel of get your crap together, get your health right, start trying to do something for yourself, I'm looking at things like this. Now, this is a 6-pound Danskin toning ball. I have one that is a little lighter than this, and it's a blue, and it's just for toning. You know, you kind of, y'all know, if y'all know anything about these little balls, you just kind of transition. You can do circles, half moons. You do your twisty turny. That little bit of exercise is probably going to kill me. I'm probably not going to be able to walk in the morning, but it's brand new in the bag, and it was $6.99 at Ross, but $2.02 at the Goodwill. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I think that's going to be fun. See how she's holding it? And she kind of y'all just kind of do this kind of thing with it. Adds resistance and helps with your musculos. So I grabbed that. I found this adorable thing and I put it back a couple times, but I'm like, you know what? It is super cute and it's only 99 cents. And it's this big wine bottle, wine glass. It says, you call it girls' night, I call it therapy. Y'all know me at all. Y'all know my circle of women is very, 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 very small, but they are therapy for me as well as thrifting. But I just thought this was really, really sweet. And I'd like to get a few more of these. That way when my little crew does get together, we can all have our own little sippy glass. But I grabbed that. I found this loveliness. Now I'm thinking this will be my last one for a while, just because I don't have any more room anywhere. I know where I can squeeze this in, but I don't know if it's glass or crystal. It has a little nickage, what I call here in the back, but you can't see the nick in the front, and it's this frosted leaf on glass or crystal frame. And it was $3.93. And again, I put it back and I'm like, but it's so pretty and I know I can make it work on one of my shelves. So I grabbed that. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you guys, the pièce de résistance. I did not need it, but I don't have one of these, okay? Now, I had given one of my Keurigs to my mom and my sister. They're more old school with the Mr. Coffee pot. So it was just kind of sitting there. And I knew somebody that could use one. So I asked my fam, do y'all mind if I give it away? And they were like, sure, go ahead. So I gave that one away. It was a black, bigger one. Because y'all remember I was hauling these Keurigs, the big giant one for like what I call company Keurig for a whole bunch of folks. And then I had the silver one and a black one, the smaller, more compact ones. Well, when I saw this one, I was like, I don't have one of those. And I know these are currently like $80 or $90 at Walmart. Sometimes you can get them on sale for $60, $70 around Christmas. But I didn't have one of these. So I grabbed it. And y'all know I had to have really, really wanted it. Because it was $9.99. Y'all know I'm cheap, okay? But I got this one for $9.99 because I had already given away the one that my sister had to a friend. And that one I had planned on taking to work because the only coffee you can get at work is all these flavored coffees. I don't like flavored coffees. Every now and then I'll put flavored creamer in coffee, but I just want drip brew coffee. And I'm not going to be spending money at Starbucks every morning. We have Starbucks to get your regular drip, and then we have all these flavored coffees down in the cafeteria. I don't drink coffee every day, but when I want coffee, I want just regular coffee. And I had already given away the Keurig that I was going to take to work. So when I saw this sucker for $10, I was like, oh, I don't have one of these. It's one of these guys. And it has the little pod holder. And yeah. It's one of these. I tried it out. I've already sanitized it. I tried it out. It works perfectly fine. It doesn't leak. It's just a little stinky Keurig that somebody didn't want, and they donated it, and your girl got it. So I'm super excited about this one. This, along with the picture frames, are going to work with me tomorrow. And then I think I'll be set. I think I'll be set as far as my comfort at work. But that is everything. Apparently it's more than I thought it was. But it was really good stuff. I was really excited about the stuff that I picked. So there you have it. I wanted to come on and do our thing. So that is my haul of it all. I hope you guys had an incredible weekend. I hope you guys were able to relax. For those of you that needed to relax, spend time with your loved ones if that's what you all needed to do. I just hope you guys had a good rest before the start to our new week. So until my next go around, I love you guys bunches. Bye.